Welcome again to Joe Stunner Boxing. It's always difficult to report the worst type of news. And I'm not talking about Fury Usyk being off. I'm talking about the death of a fighter. Some fighters, they do what they love doing and they pay the ultimate price. And the latest, sad to say, is KAZUKI Anagouchi, the Japanese fighter, who was only 23 years old, no kind of age, born in 2000, born this century. Jesus Christ, I feel old. He died. He died in hospital. This was following his decision loss to what was the guy's name? I've got to think of his name now. Seiya Tsutsumi. Yeah, this was on the undercard of Inoue, the Inoue fight with Tapales. And if you saw it, you'll have seen a brilliant fight. But Anagouchi was floored 4 times. He was floored in the 4th, the 7th, the 9th, and the 10th, I think it was. And it was a brilliant fight. And with the benefit of hindsight, you can look back and you can say, okay, you know, the way he went down, I said in my post-fight review, he was going on the floor too easy, so that cast a real aspersion over his chin. He looked like he'd got a very weak chin. But of course, when you suffer neurological damage, first of all, you can suffer you can go into a fight with neurological damage. Your final sparring session can give it to you slightly, maybe a swelling on the brain, not a bleed. And you can be concussed going into the ring without realizing, even without your people realizing. But when you're going on the floor so easy, it does indicate that something's wrong, especially if there's been no real evidence of it in the past. Well, Anagouchi was on the floor 4 times, like I say, but the really disturbing thing was right at the end of the fight, and he fought back. There's no quitting this kid. I mean, this kid fought back, and he was tough as old boots, trying to win that fight right to the end. But when he went back to his corner, he seemed to be shuddering, not shaking, but actually shuddering, like he was about to have a fit. And I noticed that at the time, and I thought, oh my God, I hope he's all right. Well, of course he wasn't, because after the fight, he had what's called a craniotomy to remove a subdural hematoma, they call it, which is a brain bleed, and he just never regained consciousness. And yeah, sadly, he is no more. So I don't know what. I don't know how. It's difficult to say, isn't it? How people will react to this. You know, in Japan, I mean, he was considered a very big up and coming star. Yeah, I mean, Seiya Tsutsumi is going to be wondering, you know, whether he wants to. He'll probably be in bits himself now that he knows he's killed a man. It's happened to so many fighters in the past. Just makes you wonder, doesn't it? Makes you question everything. I mean, we all love the game. We all love boxing. We all love a good tear-up. But we should never, ever forget that some fighters pay the ultimate price. And this young man did. So, what can I say? You can't put a positive spin on this. No point in even trying to sugarcoat this one. Much love to Anagouchi's family. And yeah, very, very sad. Okay, thanks a lot. I'll catch you later. Bye for now.